Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Social media, we are trying our best, like I have said, money me she give away lórí page me more. What I want to do, like I said last year, is to empower people now. And I think I will limit my help that I want to be doing on my page to single mothers, that will need help. But please don't pressurize me. Don't come into my inbox and come and say, auntie, because I know what my eyes saw for the Christmas giveaway. That little Christmas gift is little, but it's not little to me. That I did over 500,000 that I did during Christmas. Even though some people helped as well, I have some people on this my page that really helped in assisting too. So I want to say thank you to them at this point. I'm using the opportunity to thank them again. But immediately I did that giveaway. Hey, come and see my phone. Come and see my phone. I wish I am Dangote. Honestly, for the help. But me self, we are all hustlers. I no kuku hide my life. I no hide anything from you. Say as you dey hustle, now so me dey self dey hustle. Okay, so I no get that kind of money to throw away. Or I wish I can. So once a month, I will just pick one person. That's what I want to do. Every month, I will pick one person and say, oh, yeah, take. If you have it, but you must have something you are doing. If you don't have something doing, I will not give you. That means, oh, fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ni. Kó jẹ́ ọṣẹ ló ń kiri, you must have something doing. Tí mo dẹ̀ máa rí. Even if it is kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ recharge card ló ń tà, you must have something doing. How much I will give, I can't say, but my giving every month is going to be to support. That's what I will call it. Support single parents, single mothers. Okay, I will limit it to single mothers because it is single mothers that are stigmatized more on social media. That is our own way of encouraging them and telling them, look, it is not the end of your life. Whatever you are going through, some people have gone through it, some of us have gone through it, and today we can stand tall. Make sure you face your business, face your children. And above all, I will tell you, stop having too many children. You see those people singing, polygamy, polygamy. We are not against polygamy. You know why I don't like polygamy? I am not against it, but I've told you I am not a fan of it. I am not saying don't do it. I keep telling you. I would say polygamy can only be sweet when a man has money. You know why? When a man that does not have shishi, for those people clapping for you to go and enter polygamy, make sure you have your job before you go and enter it. You go and enter, you see a man has a wife. You want to go and marry that man. You don't have job. Àjẹkún ìyà ló máa jẹ. Ṣé ò ń gbọ́ mi? Àjẹkún ìyà. Because the man himself cannot take care of himself. Kò tí ì tọ́jú ìyàwó tó ní sílé àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó wá lọ tẹ́rí sí. Ó máa jẹyà. Ọmọ tó bá bí fún náà jẹyà. And if you look at most of the people tó ń jẹyà jù nílùú yẹn, àwọn ọmọ polygamy náà pọ̀ jù. Àwọn ọmọ tí bàbá wọn ò ní ṣíṣì. You will see a man. You will see some men singing of polygamy. You will click at their picture and you'll be like, irú eléyìí náà fẹ́ fẹ́ ìyàwó méjì. This one wants to do ìyàwó méjì. Somebody say, Aunty Aduni, money self with about, what about your emotions and your well-being? If money is there, if the money is giving you good money, Regina Asiki and say, àbí kí ló ń jẹ, lè ló ń jẹ ìyàmbí tó ń wà. Okay? As at that stage, ìwúrí ó mọ̀ pọ́wọ́ ló bá lọ́bẹ̀. Emotions ò kí ń wà. You won't put your emotions lọ títí. Look, men that are into polygamy can't deceive ara wọn ni. There's no how the women will love them. They're only deceiving themselves. How can you love a man that has other women? is wọ́n tọ́ra wọn jẹ ni. Àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ń tọ́ra wọn jẹ ni. They are only trying to feel good. They feel that's the only thing that will make them feel good. Women in their lives don't love them. They don't love them. They're only with them for a reason. It's the reality. Men don't like me talking. I don't want their wahala today. I don't want their wahala, but it's the truth. I need guests to come. First of all, can to continue on TikTok. Let me. Hello, sis. You want to talk or something? Me, Marie, disconnect. Can you mute yourself before I do my news? Evelyn, Olawande or something. If you can hear me. I can add one guest. Mo ma ṣe breaking news any sùúrù. Motola, you want to say something before we go on? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please, can you make your voice a bit louder?
Okay, is it clear now?
Yeah, a little bit. You are using bedroom voice. You are using bedroom voice. Why are you shaking what, Tony? You're welcome.
It's just on that little boy.
Yeah.
Because I have someone who is autistic. Sorry, I'm not saying he's autistic, but I think he is.
The child is. I think he is a special need child. He looks it.
Very personal to me. It's so sad because these are kids with special needs, and
even if he's not a child with special needs, 3-year-old. Long by Batsy it's a lady. What happens to you spanking the bomb? But what kan tó bá spank ọmọ kékeré, stop it, ó ti gbọ́.
So sad. So that's why I just wanted to add that because I've seen all the way his body language and everything that is.
Yeah.
I hope they take him to books, honestly. That's what I came to add. It's so sad. And
okay.
If you see like the autistic kids, especially children, they are not, they are so disadvantaged in that Nigeria.
In Nigeria, yes. They even taunt them with their situation.
I know how much, because I know like how much they are being taken care of here. They don't joke with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's so sad. I hope that woman doesn't go scot.
No, once he remand there, and Nigerians are like they shouldn't remind her. What has she done? Some people, not everybody. Can you imagine the kind of society we have? Anyway, social media is doing a lot, so we are glad for social media.
Thank you for bringing me up, ma.
You're welcome. All right, so you can disconnect. Sorry, for now, I'm not going to take any TikTok guest. I want to break a news. Should I not? Because the news involves me. And I don't know how you guys will take it. Aunty Shefe Soroni. Evelyn.
Hello, ma.
Sister Evelyn, okay, you are on. Oh, yeah?
Hello, ma.
Hello, we can hear you. Quickly.
Aunty Aduni ti gbogbo wa ni, yes. Ọmọ yẹn, èmi náà fẹ́ join gbogbo abiyamọ láti sọ pé obìnrin yẹn kàn tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún bíi àti kó tiẹ̀ lóṣù mẹ́fà kan fi reset ọpọlọ.
Kan fi wá àti kan fi ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ fún àwọn tó ń ṣerú ẹ̀, because a lot of teachers are doing it. Wọ́n ti fàpá sọ́mọ mi rí lára náà.
Ìgbà tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé bóyá wọ́n ṣe bring èèyàn up gbà mí nù. Èmi náà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run because there used to be a time jẹ́ pé mi lè sọ̀rọ̀ lójú àwọn èèyàn. Wọ́n á wà timid. Mi ní confidence nínú ara mi. Bí pé tẹ́ bá sọ English sí mi, I will answer you with Yoruba. It's not as if me understand. It's not as if I don't understand English. But I was so timid. Kí ẹ mọ̀, ẹ máa wọ́n ìtìjú burúkú kan tó máa ń gba nǹkan tó dáa dànù lọ́wọ́ èèyàn. Me ní boldness rárá. But thank God, honestly, I've overcome that now.
Thank
honestly.
God. Confidence is good for everybody. That self-confidence is necessary. But training can make people lose their confidence and people surrounding them.
Ṣẹ́rí máa wo máa relationship until tí àwọn obìnrin bá mọ̀ wípé wọn ò need anybody láti validate wọn in life. Nobody.
Can you stay within English? So.
Yes, that if you have your work, either a craft, whatever, something you are doing that is keeping you busy, and you are earning your livelihood, you don't need anybody to validate your life. Marriage, being married or being single does not validate you within the society.
Exactly.
So we are the one that can liberate ourselves.
That's true.
We should stop this body shaming. A single mother is not married. No.
Well, it's even getting to that stage. Not being married, either married or not married, does not validate anybody. We are getting there.
So thank you, ma. We are enjoying you, and I want to believe that nobody can arrest you in this Nigeria. What can balance on Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Somebody is telling me, please don't give up to single mothers because 90% of them don't have sense. They will go and give the money to all those Omolere in Lagos or those Agbiru and cultists in Benin. They love cultists and all those drug blah 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 than those responsible and gentlemen. They will always go to club to open their legs anyhow for all those drinkers. I beg, no waste your money. Those girls no get sense. So you see, say you don't pack all women, all of them together. Shey na all of them no can get sense. My brother, who made them single mothers? Ever me disconnect, auntie? Who made them single mothers? Now question I dey ask. Barrister. Oh yeah, mo fẹ́ pè yín tẹ́lẹ̀. Barrister Omoshebi, God bless you. He said I married a single mother and that was the best decision of my life. Oh yeah, Barrister, joining me. Ẹ jẹ́ o tí n bá lè hard yín. Breaking news, yeah, you are suspended. Barrister Omoshebi, I was supposed to call you, but because we've been talking, I said come and chip in a little bit of abuse going on in Nigeria. I just want your contribution a little bit. Or let me call you if you can't join. Thank you for joining us. You see, not all single mothers are bad. He said he married proudly that he married a single mother, and that's the best decision of his life. You talk as if we don't have single fathers too. Then we should know those single fathers are not but you will never see women abusing single fathers. But in your country, who made them single mothers? In your let me ask if she wants to talk. The breaking news can be suspended. Friday. Do you want to share publicly or privately? Hello? You want to share publicly or privately? Oh, okay. So let me put you on speaker. You are on. You are on, sis.
Okay. Hello, Aunty Aduni.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, I don't know. I'm listening to the show on my other phone, but it's sounding different, but it's fine.
Disconnect that, or else it will be going back. So disconnect that and just talk to me on phone. You can watch it later.
Okay, no problem. I'll disconnect it.
All right.
So,
Omoshebi. Okay, not Omoshebi. Omoshebi. Thank you for the correction. Barrister, you know they're correcting me. Oh yeah, go ahead, sis. We are hearing you.
Okay, so I just want to make my contributions with regards to the whole single mother thing.
Single mother stigma.
Stigma, exactly. I met somebody. I was over the age of 35, so I was kind of desperate. I wanted to have a child. And we now met, and he was like, I just got back. I don't know if your IJGB is a trend that's out there. He just came back from London, and we met, and things moved really quickly. I got pregnant. We did introduction, and then I relocated. This person that was such a sweet human being, almost like a Prince Charming, the minute I landed in the UK, he became a beast. It was so bad, and unfortunately, the Nigerian community, my family and friends here, could not tell me to leave because it's kind of like a stigma.
Nobody will tell you to leave your marriage. It's your decision. Exactly. Nobody should.
Exactly. But at a point, they came and said, you know what, we can't take it anymore. We'll not be here, and somebody will treat you like, oh yeah, come with your child. We'll look after you anyhow we want to do it. But as God have it. Somebody came to me and said, look, you are in a country where women are protected. This is what you should do. If this person should touch you again, call the police. I was afraid. I was like,
oh, he was physically abusing you?
Yes.
Nilo Nibo?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So he said, this was like, he had done it like maybe 5 times already. Has just been pregnancy, everything.
While you were pregnant too?
I'm telling you, yes. So every time I will be reporting to his elder brother because the mother is quite old and they don't like to, he still has a bonus that account reports to.
Okay.
They will now be saying they're mediating. Then one day, everyone was around. 2 family members were around, and there was one small problem. I was trying to mediate. That's how Uncle started giving me blue. And I was carrying my child at the time. Adam said, no.
That was what happened. That one lady by the husband, though. She was carrying a baby, and the man was beating her with the baby. The next thing, she went to carry a knife and shoot the man.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I said, my father is not here. My mother is not here. They are gone. Like, is it because I don't have people to stand for me that you are treating me like I have nobody? I just remember what that girl said. I just went and I picked the phone. Do you know when I picked the phone to call? No, my mobile phone to call. You know, the brother dragged the phone from me and said I should not call. That's how I started. Eventually, I grabbed the phone and I called. I don't know how it was. Very quickly, the police came. 1 female, 1 male police. As they came, the brother now said that I was lying, that he did not do anything to me. God bless the West. I don't know what my life would have been if I was not in a place where they respect
where law works.
Exactly. Because that intervention they did for me, I cannot quantify it. The woman just looked at my ex and eyed him. I'm like, you must be very, like, if you don't behave yourself, in short, you are going to go to jail at this rate. Because look at her face. She's not lying, As they booked him, they removed him from the house. Next thing, they said, agencies are going to call you. They now called me and said, do you want the house? It's his house. He said, do you want the house? I said, no, I don't want family wahala. Anything to move me out of here. But different agencies were calling me, just like I think last day that called, she's social services, EV, everybody, like agencies, lawyer, paralegal, because there's a system there to support you. Guess what? When they were calling me, I now had Kini. I didn't want to go again.
You didn't want to go again?
I didn't want to go again.
If any.
It was not even a fear, it's fear of the unknown. Like, you've plucked me from...
fear of the unknown, of where do I start from?
Exactly.
What will the world say?
Where you plucked me from. I had a good life in Lagos. You plucked me from there, brought me here.
And coping abroad with a child is not easy.
Exactly. If I was a single girl, now I know how. Like, I'm with a child. Like, you just disrupted my life. There was a lady that in one of the agencies, they now called me and said, the police now called me and said, we have to send him back to the house because clearly you don't want to leave. So he's coming back to take his house. That's how one lady called me and said, come, I'm a paralegal. I know how you feel. I was also a DV survivor. I'm married and happily. Come and meet me. I've cancelled some cases. I will fast track your case. But it's not an easy journey.
Yeah.
It's a beneficial journey.
Especially if you don't have somebody to work it with you.
Exactly. I'll work with you. She came, she did my first. Next they go to court. They call because I was delaying against social services. They didn't want to answer me again. They said that you have been there. Now it's over a month now. Clearly, you're happy there. And sometimes when you're doo-doo and you're dealing with, that's very personal, and you're dealing with doo-doo, they can be funny.
Yeah.
So she did that. The next day, they said, pack a bag. We'll send you an address. It's been 8 years. I have received extensive therapy because...
That's another thing we don't have in our own society. No therapy. You just walk through it and you continue with the trauma into the next relationship.
Exactly. I have not been in a relationship because of that thing. That event, obviously with other trauma, but that event was very significant. But I told myself, I said, look, God will not allow, because the sad truth was that I witnessed my father do it to my mother.
Aye.
Yes, and I was only 4. I remember. It's so bad that when
sorry, at that age, this is very close to what I was saying. You said you witnessed daddy do it to mommy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were just 4 years old. What was running?
Yes,
do you remember what was running through your mind then, as young as you were?
I was crying. I said, Daddy, leave mommy alone. Leave mom. Oh, Aunty Aduni, I don't talk because it makes me cry.
Okay, if you are not comfortable talking about it, you can stop.
No, it's just that, the memory.
Yeah, I know.
And because I was the eldest, when I told my siblings, they will shout at me. They'll be like, don't desecrate our parents' memory. That you are lying. I'm like, it's okay. I'm not lying, but I saw it. But by God's grace, my mom was a very strong woman. And it stopped. Because I think the last time he tried it, my mom beat him. I'm sorry.
She beat him back.
She beat him well.
Good. I like that. I'm glad you can laugh now. Remembering again. At least that was good side to it. She was able to beat her own back. Good.
And I remember my mom always said, always have your money so a man will not treat
you anyhow.
So she instilled that in that as a woman, don't ever in your life be dependent on a man. Always have your own. So that's just my journey. It's the support I had here. I didn't even know when we were doing the therapy. They said when they were feeling because is there financial abuse? I was like, what is that? Is there
financial? Yeah, it's financial abuse. Yes. Our people don't even know there is financial abuse.
I didn't know any of these things.
There is financial abuse, emotional.
So they had to take me to therapy. Yes, financial. They said there's the S1 in marriage.
Yes, that one is where you don't want the man, for a reason, and he wants to keep doing it no matter how you feel.
Exactly.
I've had cases where women share with me that this is what they are going through, but their men keep doing it. You will see them crying when he's doing it, and he will not stop. I'm like, really? Then how is the man going to enjoy? They say once he finishes, he will just stand up and go and clean up himself and leave them there. I say, wow, that's traumatic.
I went through that as well.
Wow.
But I didn't know. There were a lot of things I didn't know. After they spoke to me, that I did therapy, extensive therapy for 16 weeks.
Nigerian men will leave our chat now.
So
most Nigerian men will leave our chats.
That's their problem.
Have you? I know you have moved on, right?
Oh, I have, by God's grace, yes.
Thank God for that. Yeah. All right. Thank you for contributing and sharing your experience. Let me quickly call Barrister. Barrister, I'm open. It is hello. Let me quickly call him. Barrister, mi ni mo ń pè yín sí o. Mo fẹ́ béèrè one or two things. Then I'll plan a time. I'll bring you on board. My darling brother, my learned brother, how are you? Ẹ bá mi lower kìíní yẹn, yín náà má ṣe bí àwọn caller mi. Can you please lower the other phone?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you.
So you are welcome, sir. Yeah, we are talking on child abuse and domestic violence, especially considering the video we have been seeing online, troubling videos we've been seeing online on how children are being abused and all that. So I mentioned that you have a lot of cases like that where, mothers are being abused right in the presence of their children. Do you want to just share some things with us on this and just a little? I'll find a time because I really wanted to come back. I have told them to follow your page on Facebook and YouTube. And your program every Saturday on Info FM.
Thank you very much. In fact, I have just been, I wish I had joined earlier Someone called me from Canada to tell me that you were live on, that I should join. So I quickly put on and let me first go back to people talking about single mothers. Aunty Aduni,
Sir,
I married a single mother.
I know.
Of 3.
That's my beautiful sister. Single mother of how many?
Now, 3, Meta.
And you, how many children do you have before you married her?
I was a single father.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, combined, we have 4 children. Now,
that means you had 1, she had 3.
Yes, she had 3.
Okay.
She got married to a gentleman at 20. I was in the University of Ibadan. She was in Ibadan Poly. We were separated by a fence, where her husband, who is 12 years older, who saw her picture and started sending people that he wants, this girl is his wife, this is the person he's going to marry. And then, he asked her how to leave Lagos to go and see her in school. And, she was like, this one is serious, he's mature. And she allowed. And they got married. The beating that she got in that marriage, in fact, she has a spinal injury that we are still treating today. 27 years after she married the gentleman, she's still treating injuries from the marriage today in our own marriage.
Wow.
After the 3rd child, he slammed her on a flower pot, and her spinal cord shifted. And the part of the spinal cord that shifted is where her womb is connected to. So her womb, what was suspending her womb, shifted. So the doctor said that she might not be able to bear children again, because that part that is holding the womb is no longer supporting the womb. So that womb will not be able to carry a child. That is how bad the beating and the abuse was. In their compound, everybody had seen her naked because he would strip her naked outside. You know that he brings girlfriends inside the house and the 3 of them will sleep on the same bed.
Ha!
Because if she talks, in the morning, she will cook for her husband, herself, and the girlfriend. Because the beating, she was just like, you will know.
Barrister, do you know somebody, a young lady is going through this? She said her husband is always bringing girlfriend home. This dispensation.
Let me even tell you another. Her job in the bank, he told her to choose between her marriage and her work. And when you go to church, you say, will you want your work, is your job more important than your marriage? And, that's what she left.
That's our job. Society.
They kept her position open. The bank manager came to her house, like, Kilode, what's wrong? She couldn't just say, my husband said, I couldn't work. She said, okay, let me do business. I know how to plait here. The husband will say, she should start plating here in front of the house on a chair.
A banker. A banker.
Yes. So my issue is, at the end of the day, she left the house with a pair of slippers, a room, buba, and that's all. He said everything she acquired while married to him belongs to him. So she did not take a dime. She had 200 naira from First Park to Agege. She walked. So when people are talking about single mothers, I'm even wondering that, do they realize that some of them ran for their lives?
For their lives, yeah.
Some of them were actually raped. Just yesterday, I was speaking on women's radio in Ogun State, 91.7. On my way back, a girl was raped by 4 men beside Unilag first gate.
What?
5 months, she did not know that she was pregnant until 5 months. which was too late for her.
Oh,
it was too late for her
to abort.
So now,
irú yẹn wá pọ̀ òun náà single mother lọ́la wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í bu.
so whose name will she give the child? When 4 men, she was walking from that Aton Cemetery down to Unilag First Gate. It was around 9 p.m. when the car passed and they were calling her. She did not respond. And, they parked. One of them came, grabbed her, and 4 men. So when people are talking single mothers, I am wondering, how did they become single mothers?
Thank you, sir.
And the men that are talking, have they not impregnated a woman before? Have they not aborted for a woman?
God bless you.
A woman before?
Thank you, sir.
Men that are talking. Have they not got drugs to prevent pregnancy for their own girlfriends before?
Thank you. Benny.
So, but anyways, I met my wife 19 years after she had separated. I think 15 years after she had divorced, raised the children. 2 of the children are graduates now. But I fell in love with her. I proposed to, in fact, I was 42, she was 41. I was getting married for the first time.
Wow.
And that was the best decision I ever made. My house is peaceful. My house is a comedy show. Everybody is just a comedian.
Wow. I love that.
My house was upside down. Will I be able to do what I am doing today?
At all. And I keep, anytime I come out, I mention your name, I have to talk about relationship. The level at which women are being abused in that country. And,
Aunty Aduni, last year we buried over 300 women lost to domestic violence and abuse, and 32 men lost to abuse and violence from their wives. The rate of fatal domestic violence. I told you the pastor that committed suicide that was in our case.
Yes.
A zonal pastor of the Redeemed Church. She committed suicide on the 31st of May. Last year, another pastor of the same church committed suicide in the Bariga parish here. In Oworo.
All in the name of command divorce, I'm very sure. And they are all traumatized in that marriage. They can't get out of what society will say, what church will say.
They are telling, exactly. They are telling people not to go. And they also, that is why I am happy that abuse has come home to the very pulpit. So they themselves now,
yes, 300
it's funny that a lot of them are also abusers. So when you go and you are reporting an abuser to an abuser, what do you think
will happen?
Response will be? And this is the way abuse is transmitted from one generation to the other. Children that grow up in abusive homes, it is scientifically proven.
Wo tán bá ti gbé mi kúrò lórí TikTok, ẹ bá mi lórí YouTube àti Facebook, mi ráyè gbogbo rátìrà tí wọ́n yìí.
Okay.
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ jèrè.
Men that beat their wives are men who grew up watching.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti mi lórí TikTok, ẹ wá bá mi lórí Facebook àti YouTube. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
What's the problem? I said men that beat their wives are men that grew up watching their mothers being beaten by their fathers, an intimate partner or a family member. So when you are raised in an abusive...
Ẹ máa wo ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ máa sọ. Ẹ máa wo àwọn words yẹn. Ẹ bá mi code àwọn words yẹn. I think it's because of the words. Tell you, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wàhálà wọn ti ẹ̀ pọ̀. Mo sọ pé mo fẹ́ dúró sórí YouTube nìkan. But mo tún bọ́ sórí Facebook lẹ́yìn. Facebook wà okay díẹ̀. Sherry, wọ́n ti ń já àwọn èèyàn. Somebody said what happened. If you can't find me, just join me on YouTube because we continue. Go ahead, Barrister. Ẹ kàn bá mi pick, be very careful with the word you are speaking. The words are sensitive, the sensitive words. Pé yàn parẹ́. Ẹ má sọ lóyìnbó gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, so for me, okay. Sure, me, I want
When you listen, you just get carried away when you are talking. I know they say mistake. Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn, wàhálà wọn ti pọ̀ jù ní jèrè.
Okay, so and the lady that.
Oh yeah, power tap. No, only power tapping. No, please. Go ahead, my darling brother. Go ahead, sir. Barrister.
Okay. The lady who just spoke, that said she watched the same abuse on her mother.
On her parents, yeah, on her mother.
When women grow up watching their mothers being abused, they have a higher tendency of remaining in abuse. Because they have seen it and their mothers did nothing. So I tell the mothers that your abuse and your remaining in abuse is that the example your children will follow to also remain in abuse. But when you set the pace and you leave an abusive marriage or relationship, any child that is with you will not tolerate abuse in future.
Yes.
But our mothers remained, and that is why it is still a problem today. They will still remain there. They will go and come back. So it is then the children now. The rate of well, I hope defilement is acceptable.
The rate of no.
In Nigeria, 3 years ago, a mother told her for son to be her own son. She had started from the age of 15. And by 20 that we got there, they already had 2 children together, her own biological son. And the same way we have in one of the interventions we did, yes, now in the same area, we went to a home, our attention was drawn to a home that the mother was 8 months pregnant for her husband, and the daughter was also 3 months pregnant for the same father, and they were all living in the same house. When we got there now, the next thing, the Maria and pastors on you know, what realizing God has forgiven him. So if God, who are we to now arrest the person whom God has forgiven? So this year, I have activated a clause that we will treat them as accomplices to the crime.
God bless you.
Spiritual or traditional head that is aware of a crime and refuses to report it is complicit.
God bless you, sir. That's what we are saying.
We have arrested 2 of those spiritual leaders.
Pastors, good.
As accomplices because they keep hiding it. Went to report to the pastor, MFM. Next thing, they took the girl for deliverance that she has a demon of lust that is haunting her father. That it is that thing in her that they must come out. Try fast. They were
hold on, barrister, please. Let me get this right. A minor that the father Kerewa was said to have a spirit of lust.
Yes, that she has a seductive spirit.
She has this.
That's why
Baba Wanko, and the Baba has to go. The Baba has to submit to the seductive spirit in the daughter.
How bad it was. That girl never grew up with her father. She met her father for the first time. That was 2023 January. No, 2022 January. She met the father for the first time. After she finished, she was in the east. 3 days after she landed, ni baba eti bracing for oko. First time to marry.
Does the mother know all along?
The mother is in Akwa Ibom. in the east, and the father is in Lagos, in Alimosho.
So when the church got to know you, it was the girl they were blaming.
It was the girl that they were blaming, that she had the spirit of seduction and lust, and she seduced her father.
Which church is this?
A girl that was MFM, no?
MFM.
But it got deliverance, 13 book, so it is not hearsay because she wrote the statement, I am the lawyer in the matter.
Okay.
And the names of the pastors are also there. Now they've gone to persuade her to drop the case, but unfortunately it is a criminal case and the father is already in prison.
Good.
In prison.
I love this. 81 more, 81, case of Kokoronu. That's a good one. Lock them up. They are not fit to be in the society.
The man will not allow her go out, will not allow her make her hair. The church. The church. The man will sit down there with her so that she will not meet any other man. That is the father. But the people that will cover it up are those religious that we really have a problem.
Yeah, I know they use religion to cover up a lot of things. They do. They sure do.
Victimize the victim.
They sure do. Eshegon, thank you very much, Barrister. Really appreciate you coming on board. Thank you so much. I am going to share his page with you again. Please let us build his Facebook page. Like I told him, I said we need his type on Facebook. YouTube, we need him on Facebook as well. YouTube is there, but I'm going to share his Facebook page. I think Barrister Akiloru Koinlori Facebook. Yeah. Sure, but if you are Barrister Olumide, I think it's just Barrister Olumide. Anyway, I will share the page on my Facebook page, and please kindly let us build his page. I want his page to grow so it can be, life experience, and we can be waking ourselves up. Thank you very much, sir. Let me let you go at this point. Eshegon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.